unique workwear outfits, specifically fun colors and pairings, maybe some ideas that you guys haven't really thought of. Corporate Jen has been on a lot of business trips recently, so I really just want to share with you guys what I've been wearing, and some of this stuff is available and some of it isn't. So this is mostly going to be a styling inspirational style video. Every option that is available, we'll link them still down below. And if it is not available, I will try to link something comparable so that if you're interested in the look, you could still get the look. Let's go. Let's first start with this dress. I love this dress. This dress is giving me such like 70s sort of vintage vibes. It's a very comfortable dress because it's stretchy. I did get it at Walmart. I sized down to a large in it because of the material being really stretchy, and I love the length of this dress because it's midi, but it's sort of a long midi. There's a lot of different colors in this dress, which I of course wanted to play on all of the colors. Like if you can't decide which color to pull out all of them. So there was pink in this dress, there was navy blue, as well as peachy orange color. Now I can tell you what I think would be the best. I feel like the most predominant but also underrepresented color in this look is that blue. So I actually think it looks best when you pull the blue out. I did style this a different way. It's not really so much for work, but it was with a blue moto jacket. That was my favorite way. I can pop up a picture so you can see what I'm talking about. But I thought this was a fun play too. So I added the pearls, made it look a little bit more work appropriate. I definitely made sure to match the bag and the shoes. I feel like when you're really trying to make something look less busy and more cohesive, definitely match your bag and your shoes. I think that's like a fashion law. I don't know. I don't really study fashion. I don't really know much about fashion at all. We kind of just ended up here on my channel. And I don't always match my bag and my shoes, but I think that is something that if you're unsure, just go with that. I love this blazer. It is from Walmart and I'm wearing a size medium, and it's a little bit longer too, which I really like. My shoes are super old from 9 West. I'm sure I can find similar ones. And this bag is from last season Walmart. This next one, you might hate this outfit, but let me explain. I was sort of in the mood to challenge myself with some of these baby doll style dresses that you might have in the back of your closet. I was like, let me style this for work, which I feel like this type of dress is definitely not something that you would style for work typically. I wanted to keep it on the casual side of work, which is why I went with a denim blazer. I really like the way this looks. This blazer is actually from Forever 21. The dress is from Amazon. If I don't mention the sizes, I'll definitely have it linked down in the description box if I forget. I matched the bag and the shoes again here, so sort of more of a cognac color. My shoes are 9 West and the bag is also last season from Walmart. I literally just realized my mic was facing downward, so if you could not hear me properly, that was probably why. And of course it depends where you work, if is this acceptable or not, but I just thought it was a fun play. So let me know what you think. It's a little bit of a unique style outfit, and I did the pearls to kind of dress it up a little bit. There's sort of a ruching in the middle there, and I just decided to pair a skinny pink belt to play off of the pink a little bit. I feel like that also adds a little bit of a professional look to it. Oh, hey, brief pause. I just wanted to welcome you into the channel. If you happen to be new here, or if you are not new, then welcome back. My channel is all about helping you be your most confident self through style and fashion. I really love to put together outfits for you guys. What we call it is cooking looks. We be cooking in the kitchen, cooking looks, and I am mostly an outfit inspirational style channel at this point. That's what we've morphed into around here. So if you want to get affordable outfit ideas from somebody with multiple styles disorder, do you have it too? And you're awesome. Only if you're awesome, consider subscribing. If you're not awesome, maybe don't consider subscribing. I'm just saying. I do always like to warn folks that I am a little bit goofy. It just happens. It is what it is, you know? As I mentioned earlier, everything is going to be linked down below. I do all of my outfits by number so that it's easy for you guys to find them down in the description box below. If you're not familiar with how to get to the links, click the title of the video underneath the video, which opens up a box, click more, and then that will give you access to all the links. If you do decide to use my links, I cannot thank you enough. It is a way to support me and my channel, and please know how much I appreciate you. Let's keep going with the looks. This next outfit we've already seen a bunch, but I did style it more for work. This was in one of my Walmart videos where we mixed gingham and gingham. I'd say on YouTube it has pretty good reviews. On Instagram it had more mixed reviews when I showed it there. This gingham skirt has a very small pink line at the top of it, which for me, I view that as like an invitation to add hot pink. Almost like if you didn't add hot pink and you notice the pink line, it might look like it was sort of out of place kind of a thing. Whenever I introduce color, I always like to make sure it doesn't look like it's accidental and it's intentional. Pairing gingham and gingham together, the way I mix patterns is typically linear with non-linear, or if we're talking about multiple linear patterns, something like this, they're typically gonna look good together, and something like this, it's the same pattern just in a different size. So I feel like they're almost like cousins. They pair together well. I added pearls again to make it feel a little bit more professional, and then this blazer that we already saw in the first look matches this skirt to a T, and I'm wearing, of course, the same pink shoes and bag that we just saw. All right, this mic is really playing me right now, so I just moved it on up here. I know it's ugly. I was just gonna add that I think this is further proof that when you buy stuff in similar tones, like this peachy orange color was a perfect example of that, because I had noticed there was a line from Walmart, the Scoop line, that had introduced a ton of this, and even the free assembly line at Walmart had a bunch of it. And I'm like thinking, if I buy several things in those tones, you can mix and create so many different outfits with it. So it's almost a way to do sort of a seasonal capsule rolling wardrobe, so to speak. Obviously, it's not exactly a capsule wardrobe, but more like if you pick a color of the season. I actually have a video on that, how to sort of do a seasonal capsule wardrobe by picking very specific things out that you like from a season and then trying to, I'll link that video for you, okay. I am so excited to see what you guys think of this outfit, because when I posted it on Instagram, I was kind of lukewarm on it, and it actually got really good feedback on Instagram. Now, it wasn't so much the color story. I love this color story. So if you've never put maroon and blue or teal together, oh man, you are missing out. It is so good. Maroon and turquoise as well, like even like a more of a turquoise color. Do you guys think there's a difference between turquoise and teal? Because I do, and I feel like I fight with Donna on this, who's my bestie. For me, teal has more blue in it and turquoise has more green. When I think of turquoise, I think of more of like the stone, a turquoise stone, where when I think of teal, I think of the color of this bodysuit. Anyway, let me know what you think about turquoise versus teal down in the comments below. Okay, thanks. Let's put this to bed between Donna and I. Let's put it to bed. I think the big thing I hated about this was these pants. I do not like these pants. They're from Amazon. I'm wearing them in a 2XL. I feel like they run very small. They're still tight on me. Like they're still pulling at the pockets, and I believe that's the largest size they come in. So that's disappointing. And they are weirdly short. I know that I'm wearing heels, but I am like barely taller than, well, I shouldn't say barely, but I'm 5'6". I used to be 5'7", and I recently learned that I'm already shrinking. If you're wondering why I now say I'm 5'6" and not 5'7", that is why. I recently learned I am 5'6". At this age, already shrinking. Okay, we've talked so much on this channel about short pants or like ankle pants, and a lot of people hate them. I actually really like ankle pants, but for me, these pants in particulars looked like they were short accidentally. That's what I don't like about them. But anyway, the bodysuit is from Express. I'm sure I can find a similar one. So this duster cardigan, for me, I just felt like it's balanced out the fact that the pants were a little bit too tight, kind of gave me a little bit more coverage there. And then I matched it with these shoes. These shoes are older than the beginning of time. I couldn't even tell you where these shoes are from. And then this bag is from Walmart. It's sort of in between the color of the pants and the bodysuit. It's supposed to probably match the bodysuit a little bit more, but it's in the tones. It's in the tone family, like we got this, you know? And then I did an offsetting beaded look with the necklace. Let me know what you think of this look. I'd be super curious to know if you guys think the same thing as on Instagram. This next look I really wanted to share. I don't know that any of it's available, but I really liked the color story here. And I feel like me for workwear, that's what it's all about, because we're typically dressing probably more conservative, more on the traditional style, dare I say boring. And that's just me coming from someone who likes to really put together fun looks. It doesn't mean that if you don't put together fun looks that they're boring, but for me, it's just more toned down from what I normally do. So one of the things I really do like to do is to play with color of more traditional conservative style pieces. So that's exactly what I did here. These are the very popular broke the internet crinkle pants from Walmart. If they are restocked, I'll certainly let you know. These are great because they feel like pajamas. They sort of look like lounge pants. You can get away with them being a work pant. You're actually gonna see them later as well. So we went with sort of a royal blue and then a light blue and then a fiery reddish orange. I love the way those look together. I really feel like I could have done a lot of different bags with this. Actually, leopard would have been great because I'm wearing, excuse me, leopard. I'm wearing leopard flats as well. I don't have any leopard bag that would work with this. I need to get leopard. I don't know what's going on with me, but so I sort of went with an offsetting monochromatic. So I really like the color story of this one, which is why I wanted to share it with you. This next one, if you happen to be a Seahawks fan, seriously, I love lime green and blue together. It's the same pants as we just saw in the last one. These blazers from Walmart, dare I say they're disgustingly good. They are so flattering. I have these in several colors from prior seasons. Just FYI, I used to get these in a large. I ordered this one. It was definitely it wasn't too big, but it was bigger than what I wanted. I like to wear my blazers fitted and then I never close them. Therefore, I size based on me never closing them because why do I buy the size to close them if I'm never gonna close them kind of a thing. This is in a size medium. I went with the top to sort of just look like a solid panel between the pants and the top to have that continuous color. And this is what I mean about these pants. This is just a gold chain belt that I love. It's from Express. I'll try to link a similar one. And I just like have it chill in there. There's no belt loops and it's fine. And I legitimately, this is me in a hotel room. I was on a business trip. If you don't know, I work in Corp America. I do influencing as well, clearly. It worked all day. It didn't bother me at all. And it had no belt loops. It was totally fine. I jazzed it up here with some jewelry. I feel like this pearl necklace, which is blue, is just, it's all wrong. It's completely wrong. I remember when I first put this on Instagram, I'm like, tell me if you think this is wrong. Everybody thought it was wrong and I agree. I'm like, it looks too costumey or something. I thought the bag was fun to kind of tie in, I don't know, just a couple different colors. I feel like you could go a lot of directions with the bag here. These shoes are completely wrong. Since I went with the white bag, I was kind of like, okay, maybe kind of a white shoe. They're terrible. Absolutely terrible. Tell me what shoe you would put with this because it's not these. And they're more of a cool tone shoe. Let me know what shoe you'd put with this. Let's have a discussion. The shining star for me here were, believe it or not, these socks. I love socks. If you haven't seen my latest Shein haul where I hold a lot of socks, this was one of those. They have bows on the back. And I really have been liking the look of wearing kind of a dressy short sock, but then with a heel. I really like that look. Top is actually from Amazon as well as the pearl necklace. I don't think they have it anymore, but they have so many just like it. So I'll definitely link a similar one. And these pants are actually the same brand as the last blue pants that I just showed you. And I like these a lot better. I'm also wearing these in a 2XL. I'd argue that they fit better than the last blue pair. I probably still could go up a size though. And they're sort of more of a straight tapered leg, I should say, and they're not as short. So I definitely like them better. And then I just went with a simple bag and a little bit more simple on the jewelry. And I feel like it was all when I turned around with these, like the bows on the socks. I love it. We are about halfway through this video, so please give the video a like if you are digging it so far. It really helps out me and my channel, and I truly, truly appreciate it. This color story is probably a little bit of a take it or a leave it, but I love it. I absolutely love it. So just like how I told you I like maroon along with teal or turquoise, here we've got it with those, did we show these pants yet? I guess we didn't. These are by Walmart, sort of in that same peachy tone, exactly what I said earlier. Buy several things in that color story, and then you're gonna be able to mix match, do all the things. This mock neck is from Walmart since the beginning of time, like since way before I started YouTube. I mean, I've probably had this mock neck washed over and over again from No Boundaries, probably since like 2016 or something. I love them. I have them in all the colors and I wear them year after year. I typically size down in them to wear usually like a bodysuit, but here we've got my shirt untucked. I always have to point out when my shirt is untucked because I know so many of you guys don't love to tuck your shirts in, and I often, almost like 85% of the time, tuck my shirts in. So I always like to give myself a little pat on the back when I don't tuck. It's like, Jen, nobody's patting you on the back. And then I just paired it with turquoise. This to me is true turquoise color. Like how I said with the other piece, I think it looks really good with maroon. So I kind of just played into that, and I did a maroon shoe as well. And then the turquoise jewelry, and I just love the way that this looks. These next couple looks here, I didn't want to call them all separate looks. I called a couple of them separate looks here, but it was just going to probably be a little bit too redundant. A lot of them are based around this color that we've now already seen. It's kind of that orangey, peach, sherbety color, sherbet that we talked about before. The shining star here for me is this gingham jacket. I love this jacket. Absolutely am enthralled by this jacket. I love it so much. I like this jacket so much that I could see me wearing it sort of like how I have it here, sort of like a long blazer. It's meant to be an outdoor jacket, like I totally get that. So I really wanted to go kind of monochromatic with it and just pull all the colors that we already had going in here. And then because I did a cognac belt, I decided, hey, let's just do cognac shoes, cognac accessories. The jacket I did size down to a medium, again, because I was never intending on closing it. I could wear this in a large for sure. If this jacket is still available, I would consider, depending how you like stuff to fit on your shoulders, because I often do size stuff to fit my shoulders and I do have a little bit of a smaller frame up top, maybe consider going up a size because it was tighter on my shoulders than most mediums are. We already talked about the pants. The shoes run true to size. Love them, and I find them to be very comfortable. So next we're kind of wearing the same exact thing that we're wearing underneath the gingham, but I have it paired with two different versions of accessories. The first one is just the same that we already saw, the cognac accessories. I did switch out the bag to something a little bit more simple with the same shoes. And this bodysuit specifically, I love the little ruche shoulders, and I'm wearing it in a size large. I would say that that is my true size. But then I also wanted to pair it with more kind of lighter and maybe, dare I say, beachy style accessories. So I have a raffia bag. Well, the other bags were raffia too, but it's a lighter color and it matches the belt and raffia shoes. I love these shoes. I'm wearing them in a size 7 and they do run true to size. And the other accessories are from Target and Walmart, and I will link them if they are available. All right, so then this next one, we sort of just added a blazer to everything we were already talking about. So I just wanted to show you what it would look like with the blazer, with these different accessories. I think that it all looks really good, particularly when I am wearing a blazer. I do always like to roll up the sleeves. Now this blazer is really cool because the sleeves are already rolled up for you, which thank you, Walmart. I love that. I always do like to roll the shirt that I have underneath, which does sound obvious, but the reason that I do that is I feel like you almost get extra credit for introducing the color of that shirt or the pattern of that shirt in one other place when all you're doing is rolling up the sleeves. We all see that, but we might not be stopping to think about why that looks good. And in my opinion, that is why it looks good, is because the more you layer stuff and put it together and pull from the colors that you've already have going on, that's what I feel like pulls a look together in a really big way and makes it look intentional. This next look I'm really excited to show you guys, and this is for anyone who is looking for sort of dressy jeans style workwear. You might remember in a past video I had featured this free assembly vest, which is from Walmart, that I'm wearing in a size large, and I kind of was like, well, I feel like I'm not wearing it to the best of my ability, asking for advice. I'm like, tell me how I should wear this. I paired it underneath this yellow blazer, which, by the way, this blazer is the same exact one as we just saw in the lime green. What did I say on my Instagram? I said I think it was country crock yellow. A very saturated country crock yellow, you know? And I just love the way that looks. The little spots in the vest have light blue and sort of like a maroon. So I brought the maroon in the bag, and I also like how this necklace sort of has a mix of those colors as well. I feel like the shoes are just very wrong. And when I originally put this on Instagram, I was like, tell me what shoes to wear. I think the most common answer was loafers, but let me know what shoes you would wear with this. I put them because I feel like I just didn't really have a good shoe, and I wanted to introduce the little bit of blue that was in that vest. The yellow here, the country crock yellow, is kind of just chilling on its own, but I kind of love that about it. I love the mix of colors here and how good they look together. Like, I'm just so here for it. And these shoes, by the way, they're so good. They're from DSW, and I cannot recommend them enough. I'm obsessed. So this next one I'm wearing, you know, the jeans that broke the internet, these scoop jeans from Walmart. They are so good. They're worth the hype, 100%. I'm wearing them in a size 16. This is a very basic look, and I just wanted to tie some fun colors together. For me, it started in the necklace. My necklace specifically had pinks and blues in it. So I was like, okay, let's bring in some pinks and blues otherwise. So that's where I brought in the pink belt, the pink shoes. The boot works really well with a cropped style pant like this. And then obviously I wanted the top to just be a little bit more of a blank slate. So it's just an ivory top that I have from the Gap for probably the last decade. Do you guys shop at the Gap? Please let me know, because I love this shirt and it's held up so well. And I'm like, maybe I need to start shopping at the Gap again. This blue hobo bag that I have is from Walmart from probably 2 seasons ago at this point. Yeah, I like this look. It's simple. It's not my favorite look in the whole world, but it would obviously work for workwear, jeans, all the things. And it's simple, but still fun. Second to last look, we have a little bit, maybe, do I want to call it an edgy workwear jeans look. The only reason I say that is it's kind of all black. These pants are a mix between a black khaki and a black jean. I'm not really sure. They're Walmart from several years ago. I really love the way cropped pants look. They don't have to be cut off the way they are here, but just a cropped pants look with a boot like this. These are more of like a Chelsea boot. I just love that look for some reason. I always have. I know they're short pants and that's not for everybody. Here at least though, it's a continuous black, so it's not cutting me off as much as if it was like the last one where they're opposite colors and it does cut you off. And just as an FYI, I don't really dress to look taller. I don't know, but I don't really care if I look tall or not, at least most of the time. I'm wearing one of my favorite Amazon bodysuits. I wear these in a size extra large. I'm slowly trying to collect all the colors in these. I like them because they're double lined. They're not a thong. I should say they're double lined at least half of the way. You don't need anything underneath them. I hate when bodysuits, you almost have to wear a shirt underneath them. It's frustrating. But I wanted to still make it dressy enough, so I put it with a blazer. And I thought the turquoise was just kind of fun here. It could pop a turquoise and I feel like it just works. And then this bag is just kind of a hodgepodge of colors, so I also feel like that kind of works. I can't even tell you how much I love this look. I love this look. It's something about blues and greens I think always look good together all day, every day, but it's the mix of stripes. We mix a lot of patterns on this channel. There's always a lot of conversation around mixing patterns. Whenever you're mixing two of the same pattern, kind of like that gingham and gingham, I feel like it's gonna match. At that point, it comes down to if you like the color. I mean, I guess if you don't like mixing patterns, you're not gonna like it still. But my point is, I feel like sometimes people are afraid to do stuff like this, but as long as it's a similar pattern like this, stripes, I guess the upper stripes are slightly thinner than the lower stripes, I think that's fine. And you pick colors like blue and green that already look good together. So then I obviously wanted to tie the green in a couple other places. So I put it in a big statement necklace. This necklace is very old, but I'll find something similar. And these shoes I think are still available. They're from Shein. This outfit, clearly you could very much dress down very easily by just switching out the shoes. And then I like that the bag, it really is almost the same exact blue as that skirt, and it just really goes. With a skirt like this, I'm definitely wearing shapewear. I can link the shapewear that I'm using. And if you are curious about my shapewear wardrobe, as I like to call it, I can link some of my shapewear videos for you. You know, stripes are controversial. I've talked a lot about that on this channel. Stripes are gonna be hit or miss with people. You're either gonna think they make you look bigger. I think particularly because I'm very curvy, I'm very much a pear shape, they're almost making my hips look even bigger and making me look a little bit more, I don't know, perhaps hourglass, or accentuating where I want to accentuate, which I do always try to dress to accentuate my curves, which is why I do not mind horizontal stripes. I also think they make the boob edge look bigger if you wear a striped top, FYI, if you're looking for ways to make your boob edge look bigger. I remember when I first tried sweater skirts, I was like, well, these are gonna look terrible on me, because I even try to shy away from sweaters as it is. Again, if you're curvy, I can't speak to if you're not, because I don't have that body type. You know, it's easiest to speak for the body type that you have. You know, I feel like don't shy away from stripes and don't shy away from sweater skirts, because they really do accentuate your curves. And on sweater skirts, I always size down so that they accentuate your curves even more. So even if this wasn't stripes, I would still be sizing down, and I love it. Let me know what you think. Now that you guys have seen my favorite look, please let me know which one was your favorite look down in the comments below. And if you are still here hanging with me till the end, I cannot thank you enough. Please leave me a heart emoji or the secret video word of turquoise. Don't forget to subscribe if you're awesome, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!